Because Steven Grasty did not support the Bundy's occupation of the Malheuer Wildlife Refuge in Harney County, Oregon, some Bundy supporters decided to try and recall him. The voters of Harney County sent a resounding message of their disdain for the Bundys by having the referendum to remove Steven Grasty defeated by a margin of 73% against it to 27% for it. The Bundys claim to love the Constitution. The Bundys claim to represent the people. I am one of the people. The Bundys have never asked me if I supported their doings in either Nevada or Oregon, nor did I give them my approval. They claim to love the Constitution. They seem to ignore, among other things in the Constitution, Amendments 5 and 14, which reference due process. Where in the Constitution does it say that people can spontaneously defy the government? It doesn't. In fact, the Constitution requires the federal government to ensure that every state has a Republican form of government. That is to eliminate mob rule like the Bundys want to have. The Bundys wave around their pocket constitutions. Those constitutions were put out by the National Center for Constitutional Studies. That institution was founded by Willard Susskind. His last name is spelled S-K-O-U-S-E-N. If you Google him, you'll find out a lot about what the Bundys are about. I found it amusing that their former, Ammon Bundy's former attorney, Mike Arnold, felt compelled to put out a video indicating that the Bundys were not using a Mormon constitution. The reason that most people thought that is that their view of the Constitution is so distorted that it bears little resemblance to the Constitution of the United States of America. For example, Ryan Bundy believes that because he cannot have firearms in jail, his Second Amendment rights are being violated. I've put a clip of, I will now show you a portion of the brief about him complaining about that. Nowhere in the Constitution is there a mention of sheriffs. I will also provide for you a link below indicating how Ammon Bundy believes because the FBI did not have written permission of the sheriff to be in Harney County that it was unconstitutional. The Bundys are neither supported by the people nor by the Constitution. My suggestion to them would be to make the best deal they can and save the taxpayers the expenses of trying them.